then
Good luck, everybody.
I don't know. I'm just trying to tell you how it's been for me. Like I wouldn't save anything. I would just go as hard as you can for the first couple laps. But it's gonna get loose for sure. Toward like after 15 laps or so. But it's not gonna be like to where you can't handle it at all. But people have been losing it after like 15 to 20 laps green.
Well, I'm surprised because the other night, I mean, I think we had a pretty decent. Well, I mean, I guess a full fuel run. I think we had at least one of those before I got wrecked out, and it didn't get loose at all. But I think they ran like 12-gallon fuel cell.
Well, it's not loose, like it's not loose bad at all. But if people try to run the high side and don't get out of the throttle coming out of 4, then I've seen it happen 10 times at least in 5 or 6 races that I've done where the back end steps out and they end up in the wall after about 20 laps.
We'll see what happens. There's a lot of new names, man. I don't recognize about half this crowd.
Yeah, I'm in here now. I'm spectating here. I know that Cody Webster, he's fast. He's really fast. He's aggressive too. You know, Minson's been talking. He's on a VR. I didn't realize that. He was talking about it in one of the races we were in.
Yeah, he's real big into Oculus. I know whenever I was running mine, he was like, you'd think he was advertising for him the whole race. He was just bragging about how great it is. But you know, everybody always says, man, once you've tried VR, you can't go back to triples. Well, I did. I mean, that's just the way it is.
Yeah,
I like the triples a little better.
I think the next generation or the next few generations of VR are going to make massive steps forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's really just they need to get it a lot more clear, and I think the new technology, whatever the next wave of that stuff will be, they'll probably have that dialed in.
Well, NVIDIA just came out with their new graphics card, 2080 or something.
Yeah, I saw that. That sucks. I mean, the one I got right now was considered, you know, the best for the money for a long time, but I guess now it's outdated.
Nah, it ain't outdated. You're still good to go. I'm running a 960, man, and I'm still happy with everything the way it's going. I could be better, but I mean, I still run games at a decent rate, and I'm okay. But anyway, go after him, man. I'm gonna watch you here.
All right, Team 4.
No. All right, big girl. Let's keep going the right direction. 10-4.
It's funny, that truck in front of you says Timbits.
Yeah, I see that.
Green flag, green flag.
Take the lane, don't cut me like that.
Things are kind of spread out, man. If y'all go green, you're gonna love this race.
I'd like to see it go green for sure.
It gets fun to drive, man. It really does.
Whoa.
Racket on the front, coming back down, coming back down.
Quickly, tell me what you got.
He smacked the wall there, didn't
Road is closed.
That was that's going to take both of those guys out of the race because I think the one guy got pretty good front end damage from hitting him.
We're going to have to come around.
Was that Cody and them? Was that Cody and somebody else?
He hit the wall and then come bottom to
I'm not even sure who it was. Just whoever was driving 10 bits and the other guy. Four tires, no fuel.
I would definitely go 4 tires, but I feel like I would take fuel or at least get it to full. Only because I feel like at the beginning of a run, you want as much weight in the back to go full throttle. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't want to tighten it up at the beginning of the run, but that's what I think.
I mean, does it get crazy loose if it was to go 20 laps?
No, it's not crazy loose. No. And the tires are so wore out by then from this track that you're slowing down enough that it's easy to control. Just some people overdrive it, and that's where they fuck up. But no, it's not crazy loose.
All right.
But it definitely rotates, but not crazy loose.
Can you believe it? It did that to me the other night too. Tells me I slide too far forward and I can still see the sign in front of me, so I don't get that.
Yeah, it's happened to me too. It's happened to a couple people.
I'm gonna lose a bunch of spots now.
That's it, go!
Yeah, you're coming out 6. You're gonna be on the outside.
See, what that 3's doing should be illegal, going through all this pit stall bull crap, dude.
Yeah, it's happened to a bunch of people, man.
I just don't see how you can be too far forward if the sign is still in front of your windshield.
Yeah, that's something they need to hot fix or something like that, because it's not common, but it's happened to a bunch of people to where they've done that. I've done it too once.
Guess I should have learned my lesson the other night.
Yeah, I learned it. I just stopped a little further back now, but it is weird that the sign is still in front of you and it says you're too far in the box. Hell, in NASCAR and real, they run over the fucking sign half the time.
I guess it depends on the track and the size of the pit stalls, because other tracks, man, you can go all the way past it and still not be too far.
8 stars out of 4.
What do you think about the way the front end feels? Do you feel that it's got more turn in on entry, like with less wheel input?
I was trying the other night when I was running a good long run and stuff. It didn't seem like to me that it felt that much different than before, but I hadn't drove in a while. It's hard to remember what it actually felt like months ago.
Well, I think a lot of the like the past several builds of these setups have had real stiff right front springs, like above 1,000 pounds or something. And in this build, the setups, the front springs are really, really soft, and it really adds grip to the front end. So you don't have to put much wheel input. Now you're running the sim something feedback, right?
Yeah, I'm running the software, the Sim Commander software. Whatever it's called on there, yeah.
That might make a difference. That might maybe why you don't feel it as much as what I feel it, but. And I don't use the game force feedback. I keep it turned off, and then I use whatever they call it there in the Sim Commander. But that's just, I've gotten used to it. I like it a lot. I don't know if I could even go back to feeling that game feedback. I love game feedback. I think it's the best out there, and I've played a bunch of different racing games.
Just has a lot of extra jerky and vibrations and stuff.
Yeah, I like it. I don't know why.
Green flag's out. In and out.
Or a good restart. 3 wide.
Yeah, I'm doing on the restart. Like a monkey fucking a football right there.
Clear, one only.
Stand arrest the medical.
Yeah, Webster, I think, is behind. Nah, that's not Webster. Yeah, it is Webster. He's pretty fucking aggressive.
Clear.
Wow, 9.
Oh, come on.
Give me your temps there, bud. Close.
Well, you're in a good position
Line
anyway.
up behind the space car. Behind the space car.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna get sandwiched there between Minson and Webster
They wrecked right above me.
on that restart. I'm sure there wasn't a whole lot of room between us.
Jeez.
You had more room than you thought you did.
Alright, you're gonna have
you
to
guys
come
were
around
pretty good.
5. Pit road is
Never got
open.
crazy close.
Get
I'm
behind
staying
the
out
door.
right here. I'm not going in for just 2 laps.
Yeah, if you go in, if you go in at all, I would take 2 tires, just 2 rights. Your lefts don't wear, you know, near as fast as your rights do, so I don't think I'd go in either.
Probably
Minson
like
went
50-50 split. Half the field to go in, half won't.
I'd say no. Like 90% of the field stayed out.
No, did they?
Yeah, you're good. And the guy in front of you in the Ford truck has some really serious front end damage.
Oh yeah, was he caught up in that first wreck? He might have been. That guy that bounced off the wall might have tagged him.
I think he tagged the guy that bounced off the wall, but yeah, I think he's definitely gonna be hurting. I don't think he's gonna be up to speed for sure. I mean, it's not terrible, but you can see his hood's crinkled up pretty good, and the left front fender is kind of coming apart a little bit.
Well, hopefully I can get around him here on the inside.
Yeah, if you're on the inside, you could full throttle that shit on the well, maybe not on 2 after you run 2 laps. You might want to be careful with that, maybe. But he's definitely got damage.
You been watching any gameplay of Call of Duty Blackout?
You know, it's funny, man. I saw a YouTube commercial, one of them, you know, an ad comes up on a video you're watching or whatnot.
Yeah.
And I saw the Call of Duty Blackout, and that's the first time I've ever seen it. And that was just today.
Yeah, it's in beta right now. They just released for like, you know, trial version or whatever. It comes out, I believe, in November or maybe even next month in October. I'm not sure exactly when, but I know it's coming out full release in the next couple months. But it's their version of a battle royale game, so it's gonna be like PUBG more so than Fortnite, but it'll have Call of Duty stamped all over it, their style of play.
It should be interesting. Should be real interesting. I'm a Battlefield guy, man. I was a Call of Duty guy for maybe 4 years or something. I started playing Call of Duty in 2010 with Black Ops, the first Black Ops. That was the first Call of Duty I ever
I'm
played.
a huge Black Ops series. The entire series I've loved, except for Black Ops 3. I wasn't a big fan of that.
Well, Black Ops was the first Call of Duty game I ever played. The original Black Ops. And you know, I played Call of Duty pretty hardcore up to Modern Warfare 3. And after Modern Warfare 3, I kind of went to Battlefield, man, and I've been a convert over to Battlefield. Different style of play and different game for sure, but man, I fucking love Battlefield.
Yeah, I've never tried it. I've always played, like I said, I've always been Call of Duty, but I love the Black Ops series, especially 1 and 2. Them 2 games are awesome. But I mean, I also like Modern Warfare 2 when it was out. It was really popular. It was pretty good.
I never played Modern Warfare 2. I played it after the fact, so I think it was a lot different. I didn't get in when it started, you know, so I think it was a little bit different. But I remember playing Black Ops, man. I probably put countless hours into the first Black Ops. That was one of the best ones ever.
Yeah, Black Ops 2 I thought was a little bit better, but they were both really, really great.
I was a lot better at Black Ops 2 than I was at 1. 1, I couldn't. I had just fuck, man, maybe 0.5 kill-death ratio.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was terrible. Black Ops 2, I was well above a 1 though.
Yeah, I was better at Black Ops 2 than anything else, but this is gonna be interesting though. This whole Battle Royale map, it's a huge map, way bigger than PUBG's, I think, and all their areas of interest on there are kind of based on former maps from the old Black Ops games. So you go into an area that's like Nuketown, go into other areas that's you know, whatever the most popular maps were called. So it's pretty cool. It's like a retro throwback to some of the old school stuff.
I ain't even quite sure what you're
It's a hell of an idea. Whoever thought about that needs a pat on the back. I can tell you that. If they execute it well. It's interesting to think about Call of Duty play, you know, gameplay physics and the way the game is into a Battle Royale style.
Yeah, I think they felt like they had to do it though, because that's the thing right now. You know how it is. Everything's going to that.
Get those tires cleaned off, bud.
Yeah, it's a fun thing to play. I mean, it's a blast.
Here we go.
Green flag. Outside.
Damage must not be hurting him too bad.
No, it don't seem to be.
Clear.
Slide job, slide job! That's how they pass, man, on these old tires. I've had it happen to me 1,000 times. You drive it in hard and slide up, and the guy on the top, just, you gotta check up, because if you go low, they're gonna have the highest side on the next turn.
That's the big thing on dirt. That's kind of the only way to pass on dirt.
Well, it's effective as fuck here, man, when these tires get wore out. Unless you get an idiot behind you that runs into you or something like that, because if you pull low to try to pass them with your run, they're going to pass you because they're going to have the preferred lane on the next turn.
Yeah.
I had 32 lap old tires, and Hunter O. Johnson, or whatever his name is, he slide jobbed me like a motherfucker, man. I told him, I said, that was a pretty good pass. I said, I ain't happy about it, but that was a pretty good pass.
I don't think I've heard of him.
Yeah, you know who he is. I might be saying his name wrong. Hunter O is his initial, or his initial to O, but I can't remember what his last name is. You know who he is if you saw him. He's one of those 5,500 plus guys. But after 32 green laps, I didn't think he'd be able to pass me low, but he damn sure did.
Hey, 8 car, you're blinking pretty bad. I just lost you for about half a lap.
I feel like my right front's burning off, so I don't want to overdo it.
I think you're going to start to feel in the next few laps on the exit of, when you're exiting 4, on your throttle, when you're throttling out of 4, I think you're going to start to feel the right rear start to free up a little bit. It's one of those lazy things where if you feel it, you can't really drive out of it. You kind of got to, if it starts to go, it's going to just lazily keep going. But not in 1 and 2. I never felt anything at all that was uncomfortable in 1 and 2.
Just 3 and 4?
Yep, just the exit of 4. I was good getting into 3. Just the middle off. Middle of 3, coming off of 4 when you're on the throttle. But moving up the track pretty much was an easy way to rectify it. Yeah, those two fuckers up front, every race I've been in, they've been fighting for the lead. Slide job, slide job!
Awkward.
Yeah, you got a crazy gap between you and everybody else.
Got to figure out how to get around and around him.
Try running high in 3 and 4 and getting a good run off of the corner off of 4, and then try to either get to his outside on the straightaway or do a, drive it in real hard down low and try to slide job in 1 and 2. Yeah, I was up above that seam toward the end of my run. Yeah, he had a good run coming off there. Yeah, he's running low like that. To me, that's going to hurt his speed off big time.
Yeah, I can tell I get a run on him out of the turns.
Like, see how you got a good run there? If you could get to his outside going into 1, then you'd be golden. Yeah, I ran that line several laps as the tires got really, really wore.
Outside.
I can't make it stick down here. It just wants to push up.
Yeah, it's only going to get worse, too. I try to work him and get that run and try to get to his outside as he's going down on the apron like this. if you have a good run coming off of 4, maybe you can get to his outside and kind of keep him down there before he can, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've made that happen once. And he's running that line where it's just going to kill his run off the corner. Love the setup, man. I'm telling you, I'm just fucking smiling watching you drive.
It does feel nice.
Hell yeah, you can use different lines on a racetrack. It's great. I love it. See here, you might be able to get to his outside, maybe. Maybe not yet, maybe. Oh, so close. Wow, you might have him off the corner here.
Inside.
You do. Nice. Oh yeah, you'll have him definitely off this. He took the really, really low line.
Clear, clear, clear.
Nice pass, man. That's good fucking racing right there.
It's starting to get a little loose from center off. Not bad though.
You feel it a little bit in 1 and 2, but you'll really feel it in coming off in the middle of 3 and coming off 4. But it's definitely drivable. It's not crazy.
Now we only got 5 laps to go. That went by quick.
Yeah, that was good racing between you and the 4 too.
What kind of lap times is the leader running?
Last time by 32.165.
That's not too much faster. We're in a 32.273.
32.203 that lap. He's running the bottom in 1 and 2. I mean, he's arcing it like the Michigan turn 1, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's actually going to the bottom in 3 and 4 too. Kind of surprised. It gets really loose if you run the bottom and try to throttle off the bottom in 3 and 4 on old tires. Like it's not bad loose, but it's uncomfortable for me. 32.274 last lap.
Okay, so he's about a 1/10 and change quicker than I am every lap.
Try to run the bottom and see what your lap time is on this last lap.
The white flag.
32.280 on that one.
I guess Webster didn't have anything for him.
That's how it's been every race I've been in. Malik's won them. Every one he's been in. But they've had some battles.
Good one, Mike.
Yeah,
32, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Good
Picked up
racing,
like
buddy.
100 maybe.
Yeah, good race, 4.
Good race,
good
man.
win, Malik.
Jumping in one, dude. That was some good fucking racing.
Hey, that was fun, 16.
Yeah, that's pretty good one, man. Shit. I should have been running a little bit more this week. Waited too late.
Well, it's only what the fuck's today? Saturday. Got all day tomorrow.
Yeah,
Did I
so I got the whole weekend.
16? I thought
And
you
Monday
had
too.
me, bro.
Shit, if you're not at work. Yeah, man, the racing's been great. I mean, it's been really, really good. I've had some really good races. I think I've been wrecked out of one, maybe, I don't know, maybe one. Some guy just pushed up and caught my left rear. But it's been damn good racing. But I see Michigan's next on the schedule, and I tell you what, I haven't turned a lap there, but man, I hope they didn't fuck that track up. Like,